Today I'm going to just show you me unpacking some goodies I found in the clearance section at Hobby Lobby. First I've got the scrapbook. I think there's like 50 sheets in here. It was $7.49. I have 2 of those. So that was $15. And then I found these buttons. I don't know if you've looked lately, but buttons are pretty expensive. I need to go to Goodwill and see if they have some there. I used a whole bunch of my little ones on a quilt I made. But these are more pastel colors, hot pink, for children's items. They're pretty big too. I like big buttons. So that was $5.99. And then I saw these. I've always wanted to make one of these. It's a bowl, fabric bowl, and it was on clearance. I think it was $5. You get the laundry rope, or the rope, and then the fabric strips that you wrap around it, and then you sew it with a zigzag on your sewing machine. I've been looking for little heart buttons, so these I got at Hobby Lobby. Actually, most of this I got at Hobby Lobby. So I have, those were not on sale, but I just thought I better buy them when I see them. I saw online someone was making little rabbit baskets for candy, and they had used the heart buttons for the nose on the rabbit, and it was really cute. These are little journals, which always come in useful as a gift. It's just plain paper. If you want to decorate the covers or the insides, if you're into journaling, those were $1.74, and I have 4 of those. So there's this product I was looking at online on YouTube. It's called Chenille. I guess it's already going on clearance, must not be a big seller. But what it is, it's like bias tape, but when you wet it, it turns into chenille. It starts puffing out. You know, like when you make popcorn, it puffs up. Well, this, you wet it, and then you wash it and dry it, and it puffs up. So, I have a jacket that, I have a whole mess of these. They were $2.49, normally $9. I have a jacket that I appliqued. It's like a velour jacket, and then I did put round appliques on them, flowers, and then I'm going to put this around the outside and do the water thing, and I think it'll like bring out the appliques more so they stand out more. This is just some garland. I don't know what I'll use it for. It says it has barbs on it. It's not leather. Maybe nylon probably. Could use it for decorating in a journal or necklaces and then embellish it. Well, they had these huge paper clips. They were only 50 cents. You can always use those. You could even use those in a journal to hold papers together instead of pockets. Okay, a calculator for $1.50. What a deal. Stick that in my purse. And then they had some stamps. I don't know how many of you are still into stamping and scrapbooking, but I might use these in my scrapbook albums. It's an elephant, or even if you want to stamp your own fabric. I have a couple stamps in here. Oh, here's some more chenille. Some more clips. Oh, I don't know what's with these trucks, but they seem to be real popular now, these farmer trucks. Oh, and then I also found the rooster to go with that, so I thought that would be these 2 stamps would go together really well. If you have a country scene or a farm scene or animal scene. I have never stamped with paint. I've always just used ink pads, so I'm trying to see if that will work with paint. Those stamps. All right, here's another garland. Well, last but not least, I got some fabric. Blue gingham. It was $3 a yard. I got it home and I already forgot I bought some of it. But I'll find something to use it for. I think I bought the larger piece to make a tablecloth. But I think it's only like 54 wide, so I'll have to have a seam in the middle, which I don't enjoy. I'd have to buy 102, I think, and there's only select fabrics, like upholstery fabric, that's that wide. So, or else I could put the seams on the ends. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I plan on using it. So that's it in the box today. Not much diabetes talk. Just stick to the list, stay under 50 carbs per day. Stay away from the processed carbs. Because we're learning it's not fats that cause cholesterol and heart disease, it's the carbs. Do your own research or follow my YouTube channel. I have a section on there that deals with research, diabetes research, and articles to go with that. So, if you say something about diabetes, you need to be able to back it up. Because the ADA, American Diabetes Association, is going to tell you to eat more carbs and take your meds. But, you know, if you're taking your meds and you're still eating carbs, you can still cause destruction to your organs because it's the carbs that's doing it, and the insulin isn't going to prevent that. So, it's a way of eating for life. I will be back soon with another video. It will probably be a recipe video. So I will show you how to eat to your meter on the recipes, and I also will give you my blood sugar reading before and after I eat one serving of the recipes that I post. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.